sweet boys and girls. You might think that this is a joke, that I'm really going to review how to subtract with decimals, but it's not a joke. I have to review this. There is a mistake that is very, very common that I want you to be aware of. What do we do when we subtract a whole number by another number that has a decimal? You have to be very, very careful. I like to always think of money. So if I see the number, for example, here we have 32 minus 15 and 1/100th. Think of money. When I rewrite this problem, I'm going to look at this 32. There's no decimal there. Because there's no decimal there, I can just know that it's a whole number. But I can also assume that the decimal, if there was going to be a decimal, it would be at the end of the number. So think of money, $32. I would put the decimal at the end, right? So let's do this. 32 and 0 tenths, 0 hundredths minus 15. Line up the decimals and 100th. Notice I have all the numbers lined up with the correct place values. Make sure your decimals are completely lined up. Use graph paper if you have to. So my decimals are lined up here. I have my ones with my ones, my tens with my tens. On the other end of the decimal, my tenths with my tenths, and my hundredths with the hundredths. Now I'm ready to subtract. When I want to subtract, this is another mistake. Remember to regroup. Remember to borrow. So I have to borrow here. There's nothing here. I got to move over again. This becomes 1, 1. Okay? 1 in the ones place. I'm going to let this guy borrow. Cross him out. Becomes a 9. And this becomes a 10. Don't start crossing out. Take it step by step. Ask yourself if you need to borrow or not. 10 minus 1 is 9. 9, take away 0 is just 9. Bringing down the decimal. I have to borrow again. So here I go. 5, 1, you can't take away from 5. So I move over to the tens place. The 3 becomes 2 tens. And the 1 becomes 11. 11 minus 5 is 6. And 2 minus 1 is 1. Now, ask yourself, is this reasonable or not reasonable? If I have $32, I take away $15. Yeah, it sounds about right that I'm going to have $16.99. Well, 1501, $16.99 left. If you want to double check, use inverse operation. 1501 plus 16.99. You add it all up. When you add it all up, you're going to get 32. And there you have it, boys and girls. I hope that was a great review for you.